happy to see. I think I'm dying here, man.
Through the haunted mansions and floors, the creek, they lead us to the places from which we dare not peek. A journey through fear and the realm of the night. In every word they speak, our hearts ignite with fright. Welcome to the horror show, the Deep Cut Podcast, where nightmares come alive, ready to take their blow. Tune in to the chilling delight on the airwaves of the night. Let the darkness grow. Let the darkness grow.
Oh yeah, it's that time again for another bi-weekly podcast with your hosts, Rotten Roger DeMarco and...
What's up, Pam?
Aw shit, Mr. Evil Dead Inks. Not in the cabin today, he went out to the fishing hole to procure some delicious freshwater fish for dinner tonight, I suppose.
Rose.
So, sitting in his place, that's right, is What's Up Pam, Mr. Evil Dead Inks' wife extraordinaire. You may... I guess you wouldn't...
It's been a hot minute since I've been on the show.
It's like episode 9 or something. It's like
Yeah.
single-digit episodes.
It's been a hot minute.
Been on the live stream numerous times. Been on the audio podcast only once, talking about photography. I think that was... It wasn't when you started doing abandoned photography, but it was like you were popping off and you had done 1 or 2 books at the time.
Something like that, yeah.
And now you're on book...
Were we talking about abandoned movies and
Yeah,
you
we-
wanted like an abandoned expert?
We talked, we were gonna talk Candyman, and then we ended up talking about just Cabrini Green, and...
I absolutely love Candyman,
Yeah.
and just... I don't love the story behind Cabrini Green because, I mean, it's so tragic.
Yeah.
From the establishment till the day it was demolished. But yeah, love Candyman. Love abandoned building movies like Chernobyl Diaries. Ugh, it's so up there.
Yeah.
Minus the mutant people, but spoiler.
Yeah. It's good except for the villains. Everything about that movie is good until it tries to be The
Not
Hills Have
good.
Eyes. Yeah.
Right.
It's the found footage Hills Have Eyes that's not as not as awesome. But I don't know. We were gonna talk about a myriad of things today, but for the uninitiated, for the people who are new, who haven't gone back and listened from episode 1 to now,
Shame on you for not doing that.
I feel that it is pertinent for you to officially reintroduce yourself, talk about what it is that you do, and, what got you there, and then we can jump into some talk about your love for the Scream franchise, if you so choose.
I have a big love for it, but I do abandoned building and ghost town photography, and I write books about the history of the places that I go and how they became abandoned today. Because you can find the history of any town or building anywhere, but yeah, it's great. We knew it was built in 1874. We know this guy was behind it. It was this such building, but how did it get here?
Right, that's all very like surface level information. So you
Yes.
want like a real history of the building and like who was there and what happened there.
And getting into that real history requires, besides just online research and like getting city government documents to find certain registered buildings, but to really get in there and get insight beyond the surface history is a lot of like interviewing people, like tenants, people who lived in this town, people who worked at that building, such and such. But the people interviews really just kind of are the icing on the cake for finding some good history.
I'd imagine like being in that line of work, and once you start kind of like uncovering those layers of those places, it makes like exploring them and seeing the extent of the damage like more gut-wrenching.
It is. It's disheartening because it's like, one, it's a waste of resources when a building just sits there. Secondly, this is something that could be repurposed, especially when there's such a housing shortage in our country today.
Yeah.
But not to sound like a callous person, this is just a business standpoint, but there's no money in like restoring history or helping homeless people, because if there was money in it, we'd see more of it being done. But instead, a lot of these buildings get turned into bougie apartments that nobody can afford, or it sits, or it just gets demolished.
Yeah, it becomes a parking lot or a vacant field.
I have seen many things become just. I've gone from, let's see, there was a school, now it's just a patch of grass. The church that Walt Disney went to when he was like 8 to 10 years old was in this neighborhood called Hyde Park, and the church partially collapsed, so they had to come in and demolish it, and now it's these just boxy, ugly ass townhomes that do not fit the aesthetic of this historic neighborhood.
Yeah, that definitely makes it like more sad, because like you're losing this architecture, you're losing
and a piece of history.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like once everybody who like went there and everybody who remembers the church and lived in the neighborhood, once all those people are gone, that's gone.
Yeah.
Like the memory of it's gone. There's nobody there to say, there used to be a church right there. I went to that church for years. You know, Walt Disney went to that church and blah, blah, blah. That's all gone.
Yeah.
So I like to write about it and preserve what I can about each place that I go to.
Yeah, that's amazing, because yeah, like we all kind of hear that, like you officially die the last time someone speaks your name. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's just like for people, but like with buildings, yeah, they have the same, essentially same lifespan. Like once the people who were around to know that building was even there are gone, then
it's just a faded memory.
Yeah. That's just always been a parking lot, you know?
And it's like, no, there used to be a whole lot of life there before this parking lot, before these boxy-ass townhomes became a thing. But, you know, that's, I guess, the cycle of life.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So, with that being said, you're on what book now?
I'm getting ready to start book 7.
7. I don't know why I was thinking 5. I was 5 King Kong Bundy up in here, but
yeah. So my first book, I've done 4 about Kansas City, Kansas and Missouri, both sides, and I did a book on Pitcher, Oklahoma. I've done a book on some ghost towns of eastern Kansas, and this next one is the abandoned town of Cairo, or how the locals would say it, Cairo, Illinois.
Nice. And you just got back from there. You went there a couple times?
Yes, I went Easter weekend, and then I went back in May, and oh my God, you know, for an abandoned town, you probably won't hear a lot of people say this, but I had a blast. Like the few people that we did speak to were all so nice, and pretty much all the buildings were open, and it was like, even though so many things have been like deserted since the like early 90s, 80s, even a couple buildings from the 70s, and it's all still just, I don't want to say pristine, but damn close.
So not a lot of like vandalism type of, just
You'll
like
see
nature?
a little bit here and there, because you know you got your asshole in every group.
Oh yeah.
But it's not like, if those buildings were in Kansas City, they wouldn't have lasted a year. They would all just be fucked beyond belief.
Yeah.
And
all the copper wiring and all the
yes,
all the spray painted cocks and all the things.
Yes, gotta love the dick art.
Now when you say that it's like an abandoned town, like how many people are holding on to keep this like to
so
stay
at
there?
their peak they were at 15,000 people, but that was like
big,
early 1900s that they achieved that.
It's a little bigger than this town that I'm in. So.
And based on the decline of their town since like the 50s, 60s, when they had like serious racial issues, and then they had the Great White Flight. I am totally giving my book away here.
That's okay.
Yeah, but pretty much like all the white people left town, and it has become just this quiet little sleepy town that sadly is slowly drying up because they just don't have a lot of resources.
It's like a low income area.
It is low income, but like the grocery store they have is small, very limited hours. There's no gas station in this town. we were kind of
bizarre.
getting low on gas. We had to go like 15 minutes out to get gas and then come back.
To last chance gas. Like, yeah. Don't eat the barbecue. I will tell you that.
No, luckily the gas station we went to had an Arby's there, so they have the meats.
Yeah, they have the beef or whatever it is. Yeah. Or it is the meats, right? That's
Yes,
the slogan.
Wendy's is the beef, and yes, it is Bing Rames. He went to like, okay, so my brother-in-law used to work for Arby's years ago.
Sidebar, the Bing Rames sidebar.
And he went to like this big managers conference down in Oklahoma, and fucking Bing Rames was there at the Arby's conference.
Oh, that's fucking incredible.
So I hope that story is true. I'm telling that story, and it's like,
don't you think we should stop telling that story? Now we should.
let me confirm it. It's like, I need pictures of Bing Rames at the Arby's convention.
Sidebar to that of I hope this is true. Did Megan ever tell you her story that she's related to Hulk Hogan, to Terry Bollier? Bollier, how do you say his name?
I'm afraid I haven't gotten that privy to that.
This is a very Tom Segura. Megan's Uncle Richie, who I absolutely love. When Megan was like 8, they were watching wrestling, and Richie told her, you know you're related to Hulk Hogan, and she's 8, so you believe everything an adult tells you. So she went around until after high school telling everyone who was like a wrestling fan that she was related to Hulk Hogan. And it wasn't until like we got together that Richie was like, we're not related to Hulk Hogan. Where the hell did you hear that?
With you.
Yeah, and it just blew her wig back. She was like,
did you see like her world crush
yeah,
just a little?
She genuinely believed she was related to Hulk Hogan. So that's that's another one of those. Maybe we should stop telling people that story.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan's not related to you, and Bing Rames was not at the Arby's convention.
I was in one of Hulk Hogan's sex tapes, though.
Speaking of Arby's, I actually
his wife Linda. It makes you think of her.
Wow. No, I was going to tell you that when Arby's first started, it's supposed to be R as in like Roger and then B as in brother. Arby's, because they were the Raffaello brothers.
Oh. And then someone just spelled it out.
I learned that on some like unknown, like this stupid, like useless trivia on a fucking plane.
The more you know.
Yeah, I was learning about Arby's history on a transatlantic flight. So
where's our Arby's movie? And we got a McDonald's. We got the founder. Hook us up with the Arby brothers.
Yeah, where
movie.
are the Raffaello brothers at?
Yeah.
We need those two.
Were they mafiosos?
I
Sounds
don't
like
know.
it.
I mean, if they did, they took their money and made roast beef sandwiches.
Yeah.
So here we are today.
Oh,
Horsey sauce.
That shit's delicious. I can't even front. But when was? Yeah, I couldn't even tell you the last time I went to an Arby's though. That's. I guess we
went to Arby's. It was Easter weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
It was that gas
because it was the one. It was they had it, so you got to eat it. You know.
Exactly.
Like it's out of necessity, but like if you have a choice of like every food item on the planet, like when do you choose Arby's over everything? You know what I mean? Like.
Their market fresh sandwiches are pretty fucking fire.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't ate there. I think maybe since I worked in the mall. It's been a minute.
Yeah, considering the malls.
I was maybe 20.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Hot minute.
I'm not anywhere near that, so yeah.
So, I got started just photographing buildings. I saw a show about Pitcher, Oklahoma, and saw that it was only like 2 hours away. So it's like, fuck, let's go see this ghost town. I've never seen a ghost town. Yeah.
And you got bit by the bug, huh?
I did, and I didn't know it then, but and then let's see, it's been 11 years since we went to Pitcher. So 11 years, I've explored through 7 states, working on my 7th book, and it's just, I guess I found my niche.
Yeah, that's so hard for me to believe that it's been that long. Like, we have known each other since 2013, which to me, Evil and I were just talking yesterday, and we were talking about 2018, like when the new Halloween came out.
Yes.
I was like, that feels like 2 years ago. And he's like, that's 7 fucking years ago, man. Like,
see, in my mind, it's still like 1999.
Right,
so.
exactly. Well, I'm never gonna grow up. I mean, I'm just the hairline recedes, but the
heart stays young.
Yeah, it's all that monster that I pump into it. But that's just so hard for me to believe that it's been that long. But I have a really poor grasp on time, I think.
It actually kind of hit me when I was like, 2014 was 11 years ago. 11. That's a decade and a year.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Sidebar of sidebars. Literally like 2 weeks ago, or not even 2 weeks, was the 25th anniversary of when The Amazing Jekyll Brothers was released. And I was like, this album is a quarter of a century old.
No.
Yeah,
And
and that will fucking make you feel old as shit real quick. So,
Okay, by the time this is posted, we have already been to our concerts, but are you super pumped for what is your concert Tuesday?
yep. Oh,
Tuesday. Ours is Sunday. ICP is currently on tour, and they're coming to Kansas City on Sunday, whatever day that is. I don't know what fucking day. Today's the 14th, so they'll be there on the 15th.
Yeah, they'll be there tomorrow.
And then they're going to be in Omaha a couple days after that. I've seen them 4 times, and I am super excited to see them again. When I saw them last, it was just... We went to Columbia.
Hallowicked.
And
right? Was it
yes,
Hallowicked
we
show?
went to, it was some like kind of Halloween-y show.
Yeah,
they
they're
had.
Hallowicked they do every year.
Oh my God, it was like 1998 all over again.
Yeah.
Like, it was, I feel like the same show. They were top-notch as they were back then. If you get a chance to go and you are a Wicked Clown lover, you need to go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, this I'm crazy excited, and Megan, she's excited for me because she's like, I haven't seen you like this excited about something in a long time.
We get to kind of relive some of our childhood, with maybe not childhood, but our younger years of, you know, getting wild and going to a concert and coming home covered in Faygo root beer.
Yeah, and you know, full disclosure for anyone who listens to this, who isn't a Juggalo and who is like, ah, man. Can't believe this motherfucker's a Juggalo.
Yes,
Because
we are.
you really do still come across that. You come across a lot of like the Juggalo hate, and it is what it is. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's why like it's so much easier now as an adult to not like get riled up and be like, hey man, everybody loves different flavors of popcorn. You know what I mean? It's just like we're gonna talk about the Scream movies, how like everyone likes a different one. You know, and that's fine. But with the ICP stuff, for me, this concert represents a lot of things. For one, they haven't been in Omaha, which is only an hour away from me. They have not been there in 20 years. They've come as solo acts, but they have not come as the Insane Clown Posse for 20 years. And when they used to come to Omaha all the time, I used to go with my best friend, who is no longer with us, and you know, with my cousin who introduced me to them. And now I'm an old man, and I've got kids, and like my son is a lot like me, and so I'm getting to take my son to his first concert, and he is roughly the same age that I was when Travis took me to my first.
And
ICP
here we've
show.
come full circle.
And it's like, yeah, it's like it's way more meaningful, and I'm like, not trying to be emotional, but like there's a chance, like while I'm getting sprayed with Faygo and while I'm in the front row of the show, that I'm just bawling my eyes out, you know, like it's
not silly. And I feel you 100%, because when we went to the last one in October, I took my girls, and it was my youngest daughter's first concert. So
same age as
Yes, same age as his son. And it was really an awesome moment after the 101 opening acts when ICP finally came out. Like, here we are. I get to be, I know later on, I can't wait for when she's like 30 and she's like, oh man, my first concert, my mom took me to ICP. We went and had White Castle. It was horrible, but the concert was tits.
Yeah. And so that's what we're doing, man. We're, I mean, it's like Inside Out. We're creating core memories right now, and
I'm proud.
It's rad. It's rad. Like full circle. I'm an official adult, even though I'm not gonna claim that I'm an adult. So that's a little peel back of the curtain for anyone who didn't know that about me or you. That I don't necessarily like go around and like publicly like declare all of my music tastes and all of that stuff. Like I'm kind of somewhat of a guarded person, and with like my emotions and things like that, so letting a little bit out, and just
Hopefully we don't get Juggalo hate.
I don't care if I do. But, you know, it is what it is. Down since 96, which has the full circle tie to Scream, because when my cousin Travis took me to go see Scream with my friend Matt Fengel way back. I think it opened in December. It was a Christmas time. It opened in December of 96. And he had like this little crappy black S10 truck. And he's a big dude. He's like Chris's size. He's like a fucking giant. He looks like Lemmy. So he's driving, and this is just a single cab S10. Crams me and my best friend into this fucking truck. It's icy and snowy and garbage outside, and he's going to take us 30 miles away to a theater because my town doesn't have a theater because it's a piece of shit. And he's like, man, we're going to see a horror movie. You got to listen to this horror music. And so he puts in Riddlebox. And
Love Riddlebox.
Within the first minute, you know, of the intro even, like, I'm like, I need this. I love this. And so we listened to it the whole way there. We watched the movie, and then we listened to the rest of the album the way back. And I'm like, can you dub that onto a tape for me? Like, and he put that on a cassette for me. And then he was like, man, if you like that, like, check out Terror Wheel. Check out Carnival of Carnage. Like, and so we started going backwards. And then, you know, then Malenko came out in 97, and like the floodgates opened. A lot of people. You kind of aged yourself when you said dub a tape. Oh yeah. Well, hey man.
The last person to dub a tape, I think, was Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
I need to dub a tape.
You come over here. Most people want to borrow sugar, even ketchup.
You want to borrow a car? Yes.
God damn it. Yeah. So 96, man, and which prime Scream dubbing tapes, the whole like working in a video store, lightning in a bottle that is Scream, because it is a perfect time capsule of 1996. It's a perfect time capsule of like horror in that era. Like it revived horror. It's the shock that horror needed in 96. And then I know you'll die on this hill, and then we got subpar sequel after subpar sequel.
This is where, see, we're like close friends. We agree on so much, but and Evil's the same. I'm married to him, love him to death, but this is one where we are divided because you two love number one. Mm-hmm. That's it.
And then I don't care.
Me, I'm down with the series. So, I love each one for its own reason. However, though, I know I'm sitting here professing my love, and then I sigh, but we'll get into it as we go.
Yeah. Man, you're good. Yeah, I also very similar to my wife. You and my wife don't necessarily care for the Halloween franchise.
I don't, because there's just too many fucking cooks in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Like, we jump from story to story. What the hell is going on? Why is she alive here, but she's dead here? And so
you got to be able to follow that.
I can't. Like, number 3 itself, that is a movie all its own.
Oh yeah.
That's one that's really grown on me over the years. I used to hate it because it's like, this ain't Halloween.
It doesn't even have Michael Myers in it.
But bullshit. If you take away the Halloween and just call it Season of the Witch, it's an excellent movie. Because I mean, Cochran, the most amazing bad guy there is, because this guy is going to kill
all the
every Halloween celebrating child in the world.
Like you do.
He's ready to take all them little fuckers out.
Oh, he's the Hitler of Halloween.
Exactly. Therefore, you are crowned king villain here, because you're not just killing 1-2 kids or a little small camp.
Yeah.
No, this is worldwide.
Yeah,
he
baby.
is global.
Yep. Oh man, yeah. I'm pretty proud that I came up with the Hitler of Halloween. I like that. I might get a shirt made of it. Maybe look for it on the web store. Yeah, but so yeah, like you and Megan both kind of share that you don't really care for Halloween, and Evil and I, we really like Halloween.
You guys are goo-goo for it.
I am.
I don't get it, but I'm goo-goo for Scream.
So with Scream, let's just. I mean, we can talk all day about why number 1 is a perfect movie, but like at the time, of the whodunit, like, because it's reviving the whole slasher genre. So we're used to a typical who's behind the mask. We're used to the whodunit slasher. But this movie gave us 2 killers, and it was a game changer. You're like,
it blew my fucking socks off.
Yeah, you're
I'm like, oh shit, Billy just got stabbed after having sex, and then all of a sudden Billy's there, and it's like,
that's right.
Oh my god, tits blown off.
Yeah, it's a superb out of left field twist for you. The problem that I have with the rest of the franchise is they just begin to like rest on, well, hey, that worked. So and I bring it up every time we talk about Scream. I go my rant about Paranormal Activity. Like, Paranormal Activity 1 works like gangbusters. Her getting dragged out of the bed, you know, you get so scared, you're like, what? You know, because the scares are real minimal in that movie until the pulling out of the bed. It's the big one. And then by the second one, they're like, remember when we pulled her out of the bed and it was like wicked scary? So now let's pull her out of the baby's room and then down the stairs. That's like way more. It's 2 camera angles, guys. It's scarier. And then by the 7th movie, they're like, then let's drag him and lift him up on the ceiling and spin him in circles. And it's like,
I stopped at 4.
You're right. Like, well, I rode all the way through because I have a disease. But you know, it just gets so, it becomes like parody of itself.
Yes.
Like, you got guys in boardrooms making decisions, not filmmakers making decisions.
I do enjoy that, even though, yes, it kind of does repeat itself through all of them except for 2. There's going to be lots of spoilers. I'm going to talk a lot about killers. I'm sure everybody watching this has seen the Scream movies.
Or they tried to switch it up in 3 where they're like, never mind, it's just 1 killer. But it's his
long lost... But it was so fucking brilliant because all of it's...
You want to tell me 3 is brilliant? The long-lost brother she never knew she had that helped Stu and Billy. Get the fuck out of here.
I like the brother because it goes back to Maureen Prescott being a fucking whore.
Whore. She's a fucking whore.
She was banging Billy's dad, banging Cotton Weary, banging her own husband probably. We got 3 dudes right there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we find out that in part 3... she was in these like Milton movie gangbangs after hours kind of thing.
Yeah.
And she got pregnant and gave this kid up in the 70s because, like they said in the movie, she got fucked 3 ways to Sunday. But everybody, it's like, everybody, why does everybody want Sydney over her mom being a whore?
I don't know. It's very, like,
she's definitely
really
paying
lasered
for the
in.
sins of the mother.
Yeah, they're really lasered in on your mom was a skank. Which, so here's the deal.
She was.
Maureen Prescott, the pictures they show of her in 1, and then when you see her in 3 as a ghost and all that stuff, she looks like a fucking real estate agent. She's not attractive in any way, shape, or form.
She's just a regular looking...
She's a wrinkly old bag that looks like she would sell you a fucking condo. And then you want to be like, no. She was this super hot sex pot that was in these fucking 80s movies. And I just have a hard time with...
How much she got laid with her look?
Well, like, we're in small town or, you know, moderately sized town Woodsboro, and then we stretch this all the way to Hollywood, and she still has a connection in Hollywood. And like, it just feels so like forced to me. And then I also don't like the on the movie set stuff. I don't like it becomes way too meta for me by 3.
Of course, I like part 3. The only thing I hated about part 3 was Courtney Cox's bangs.
And
those
Parker fucking Posey.
Yeah, a little of her goes a long way with me.
Yeah.
So, but terrible. I was glad for the generational change. I was like super excited. It's like, okay, it's going to be about these new Woodsboro kids.
4 or 5?
4 was the shift. It's like, okay, we're getting a little tired of the Sydney thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like in part 4, it was the cousin who's like, I want the attention
right,
now.
I want to be famous.
So it's like, that was kind of cool because we got a little shift. But when we went to 5 and we got these second generation Woodsboro kids that were directly connected to 1 through 3, we'll just say. I really dug that, and I was excited to see, it's like, okay, let's just do 2-3 of the movies with these new kids, but let's wrap it up and call it a day. Because how far can we take the whole Maureen Prescott, Woodsboro connection, just kind of all of it together. Like eventually it's like, come on. How
Well, so
many
then-
fucking people are going to get killed in
Yeah,
this
so that's why
town?
you got to sneak in. Well, Billy also knocked up a different girl. Blah blah blah. And real quick with 5. Now, I love Scream V or Scream or whatever you want to call it. I really like Scream 5. On the surface, it's a very, very fun movie that I shut my brain off. I like to watch Scream 1 and 5 back to back, and I can skip everything else. On the surface, Scream 5. But the more that I watch it, the less I'm like thrilled about it, because I feel like Halloween 2018 happened, and then literally everybody started kind of like biting that, now this person who survived this thing is a recluse, and they're old and grizzled and they're battle hardened, and then they do that with Dewey, and then they did that in the Texas Chainsaw Netflix movie. Like it's become the new trope.
And they kind of did that from 4 to 6 with Kirby.
Yeah.
Hayden
Pantier.
Yeah, I can never say her last name right. But yeah, Cutie Patootie, but they do that with her coming back. And in part 6, they did a good job of kind of making her look like,
Could she or couldn't she? Yeah.
Is she the red herring? What is she? I'm not sure. But I love the whole series, even though it is kind of getting a little played out.
Yeah.
I do want to see now. We were getting ready for part 7.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be the sisters again. But there was, some tweets that were made, and people were fired, and people quit because people were fired. And now we're back to the drawing board, and they're talking about like bringing Sydney back. And it's like, if they bring Sydney back, this needs to fucking be it.
I will tell you exactly how Scream 7 is going to go.
I'm going to turn my back on this series if the shit don't go down wrapped up.
Here's Scream 7. It's Wes Craven's new nightmare. All the movies are bullshit, and the actors are now getting killed. Because that's the only way you bring back Stu. That's the only way you bring back Dewey. He was fucking gutted. So if you're bringing back Dewey, you're not bringing back Dewey. You're bringing back David Arquette. And you're doing a meta fucking movie.
I'm here for that.
And it can be good. Because Scream 6 was not.
Okay,
Scream 6 has more holes than fucking Swiss cheese.
I liked it, but it was like, come on, let's
New York
get this story going.
New York has a new problem, and it's a bad movie. It's that's the problem.
See, okay, so I liked part 2 because now Sid's in college. She's got this hot Jerry O'Connell boyfriend.
Yeah, washboard abs, Jerry O'Connell, baby.
He went from chub to like fine.
Sincerely.
Yes, sincerely. I hope he's got a comb now. But
yeah, because he's got sweet hair.
have you seen his brother? They almost
Chris?
look like twins.
Is Chris? No. What's his name? What's his brother's name?
I don't know, but they were in God, what was that movie? Can't Hardly Wait, or was it Can't Hardly
Tomcats?
Wait? They were in it together. How We Get Chicks, We Got to Work on Our Abs. No, it was the new guy.
Ah,
Yes.
Yup.
The new guy. I'm getting my
the look. Yeah. That's a
which,
good
by the
one.
way, Eddie Griffin is from Kansas City.
Nice.
It would be so great if Eddie Griffin had my book and was like, look at this awesome book I got.
I just want to eat a sandwich in a hot tub with
Eddie Griffin, if you're out there, abandoned Kansas City.
Holler at your girl. Man, that was a left turn to New
Sorry.
Guy though. No, it's fine. That's what happens.
But yeah, okay, so I liked part 2. I loved that it was Debbie Salt, the mom, the scorned lover of Billy's dad.
Jackie's boyfriend's been beating her.
Not Fisher.
Yeah, Q and Dan.
But so it's her. And then, of course, Ola Fantastic plays...
That's my boy.
He plays a really good eccentric bad guy. I have mixed feelings about him. Like, he's such a douche, but he's kind of hot.
I could tell you and Evil are on the fence about him because just from like the moniker you give him, Ola Fantastic, like you guys don't really.
I blame Kevin Smith for that.
Don't really care a great deal for him. Maybe I'm not sure, but I'm in the Ola Fantastic camp.
I do like his movies, but I don't know. I don't really have beef with him. I pretty much have liked everything since God, what was it? The Girl Next Door.
Yeah. He's
and
fun
then
in that.
like in The Perfect Getaway.
Oh, that's a perfect movie, is what that is.
Excellent.
That's how you do a fucking twist, by the way.
Yeah, was not expecting that.
That's a
but-
good one.
So he's always done good in his roles. I guess I don't know. I just call him Ola Fantastic because it just stuck
Because
from
he
a Kevin
is.
Smith interview.
Oh, I didn't know that's where it came from.
Yeah,
I saw-
like when they were doing the Die Hard together that they did together. I'm not sure it's like 4 or 4
or
I
Live
think.
Free, Die Hard, or
Because
whatever.
3 is
With a Vengeance with Sam Jackson.
yes, and that one is tits.
Yeah.
That one with him, apparently he was kind of douchey on the set, so he just kind of started referring to him as Ola Fantastic.
Oh, gotcha.
So Evil can tell you the story way better than me. I give you merely the cliff notes. Okay, but yeah, now I love the college angle. I love Mickey the weird film student. I wasn't expecting 2 again. I wanted to expect it, but it's like, nah, man, it's just
They wouldn't
the
do that.
bomb.
Yeah, they wouldn't
They
do
wouldn't
that.
do that 2 times in a row, and bam, here they did 2
Yeah.
times in a row.
Met her on a serial killer chat room or what the fuck ever. Message board.
And I liked 3 because I like the past is coming back to get you. She was a whore getting gangbang in the 70s.
I can't help it every time you say whore. I just want to go, whore.
Hooah.
She was a whore.
She was a hooah. I'm a big Sopranos fan. And
As
that's
everyone should fucking be.
Hooah. And Gabagoo. Madone. Bukyak.
There you go. Yeah.
The Sopranos taught me how to say cunt in Italian. So
So you learned something. Yeah,
I
that's a
did.
takeaway.
Bukyak.
I also learned not to hang out in hobby train stores. Just be careful. Yeah.
Yeah, don't go collecting any like vintage trains.
Or shooting arrows up in the air.
That was wow. That's terrible. You brought
Some
that
fucking
up.
Fucking darts shit right
Fucking
there.
kids getting fucking shot with arrows,
Yeah.
and you're making jokes about it.
Fuck Ralph's kid.
He was an innocent
I don't
child,
care.
but they shouldn't have been shooting bows and arrows.
That's right.
In the
That's
air.
retarded. I said it.
I mean, did nobody learn anything from grown-ups?
Yeah, you don't do that.
Wait, that came out after the fact, so never mind. That's
either
a moot
way.
point.
Yeah. Well, lawn darts were banned by the time Sopranos came out, so just
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
Okay,
smarter.
so we're back on 3. She's a whore getting gang banged back in the 70s. Has this illegitimate child. Like, did she like leave Hollywood pregnant, or wait, she had the kid, gave the kid up, and then goes to Woodsboro from Hollywood, meets Mr. Prescott, and kind of perpetrates as this, I'm such a sweet little housewife. blah,
becomes
blah,
a
blah.
real estate agent.
Selling
Wears
condos.
pant suits with fucking shoulder pads.
She wasn't completely unfortunate looking, and from a woman's standpoint, it doesn't take much for a woman to get laid.
Yeah.
We just have to show up.
Yeah.
So I don't think Maureen Prescott was trying too hard. She saw Billy's dad. That fucking. Have you seen what in the first one when Billy's getting and he's in the police station?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, he's got like this fucking Jim Carrey eyebrows and face going on, and he looks so angry, and it's like, ew, Maureen was banging that?
Maybe,
He better have a brilliant personality.
a few years back. Yeah, maybe before he went all gray. I don't know.
When he was kind of hot.
with his Justin Long ass hair, like, which I guess his son has too, which I had in 1996.
Now, we switch gears over to Cat and Weary. He is a good-looking man,
Yeah.
so I can see why she was banging Cat and Weary.
That's a young, handsome dude.
Yes,
So-
yes. He's kind of like Whiny's Silver Fox somewhat, so, but then we go to Hollywood back in the 70s. She's getting banged. I know I keep saying that. I guess I like talking about gangbangs for some reason. And then she gives this kid up. He comes back. Do you think he wanted to kill Sydney? Do you think Roman wanted to kill her? I think he definitely wanted to make it known, like, your mom gave me up and you got the life I never had and I'm fucking jealous, blah, blah, blah.
But he was a Hollywood director. Like, why are you jealous of a 18-year-old girl or whatever that just because she had a mom? Like, you made it, dude. You made it. You're in fucking Hollywood, and she's been fucking 2 times. Someone has tried to murder her. Just fucking, who cares? Like,
Yes.
that's the problems I have. Like, yeah, I found out I had a sister. So fucking what? Like,
Let's kill her.
Yeah, like it's super elaborate. It's a whole bunch of shit that I found her boyfriend and his friend and taught them how to be be killers and like.
I get what his end game was, and of course, it was publicity around his movie and all this other stuff, but yeah, what was the end game with Sydney? I can see killing Milton because Milton was the one who
the catalyst for it, yeah.
Yes, he was kind of the whole gas on the fire of her being a hooah.
Yeah, if anything, that's the only person that deserves to die, so that he can move up the ladder. He literally has nothing to gain by killing the cast of his own movie and Sidney Prescott. There's nothing to gain other than like it just makes
more post-traumatic stress for Sid.
So yeah, it just makes it's so muddy, and that's why I say Evil and I both say it's lightning in a bottle, because the first one is you're reinventing the wheel without reinventing the wheel. It's not overly complex. Like Stu didn't need a motive. Stu got tricked into, like, we don't need a motive, we're just going to do this. Even though Billy was manipulative and he had his own motive.
He was crushed about his dad banging Sydney's mom. And imagine if they got divorced and they got married, he couldn't bang Sid anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he had to look out for his best interests.
Well, I mean, you can, but there's just a special Pornhub category for it. It's the taboo.
It's the whole step. The first porno I ever watched was called Innocent Taboo, and it was about a family reunion on a yacht.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. And they had a cinematographer that was on the yacht to document the family reunion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on in here. Come on in here to the bathroom.
Side note on that.
That's odd. Well, the first porno I ever saw was called Hometown Honeys, and I think it was from 1986. That's weird that I know that. Whatever, leave me alone.
Isn't it funny how you always remember your first porno, but you never remember your second?
That's right. The first one's special. This one's special.
Yeah, and there I was with my family reunion on a yacht.
I even remember who gave it to me. J.R. Cook, shout out. What's up?
It was a friend. She's still a Facebook friend of mine. I was spending the night with another friend, and this girl, Stephanie Clark, I'm calling you out. I don't know if you remember this, but she called us and was like, hey, you guys got to come over. I got to show you guys something. We get over there, and she pops in this tape, and it's literally an incestual family reunion on a yacht.
That's a weird thing to, like, christen yourself on, like, because then you're like,
it wasn't the first like naked porn people I saw, because I've seen like torn out pages of
seen
like
horror
Hustler
movies or whatever. You've seen movies
shit.
where there's boobs and like
I grew up with Cinemax.
Yeah, sex scenes, but like you got to wonder if you're gonna work out like some sort of a kink if you you know what I mean. I'm into yachts and fucking my cousins. Like
it all started at Stephanie Clark's house.
Yeah. Was she your cousin?
No, she was just
related?
a girl I was friends with in middle school.
I'm just kidding.
No, like the first real porn I remember, it was softcore, and it was the late night Showtime stuff that they'd show at like 2 in the morning.
No penetration. It's just
and
like...
it was like it was the Emmanuelle series where she's this beautiful woman traveling all around the world, being a whore all over around the world.
Sidney Prescott.
I saw shit I shouldn't have seen at 8 years old, and I was like excited. I'm like, I can't wait to do that.
I think it's Real Sex on like was it HBO that had this series?
That
Real Sex?
Kind of started when I was like a little bit older. I was still like young, but yeah.
I was definitely young. Like I think maybe 9 was the first time I like channel flipping on like a Friday night or a Saturday night, whenever they played it, and was like, holy crap! Like my mom's like in the kitchen like smoking cigarettes and hanging out with like my aunts, and I'm like watching porn Taxi Cab Confession type shit,
with like the volume turned down so they like, can't hear moaning and shit like that.
Looking over your shoulder because you're in a...
Yes, I used to like sneak. It was like 2 in the morning. The house is all dark, and I'm like got that TV that had the pull button, so I'd turn it all the way down, pull the button on, turn it up just so I could hear it enough, and then I would watch my Showtime softcore porn.
That's yeah.
I was living it up in grade school.
I think that's kind of everybody's like, genesis, I would say.
Late night Showtime.
Yeah. with the volume all the way down, just constant, every floor creak.
Well, and you could hear, like, my parents' bedroom was down the hall, so I had plenty of time to, like, turn it off and hide, or turn it to, like, some kind of
I was watching
night.
Nickelodeon.
I was watching Nick at Night, Mom.
Yeah. I was watching this infomercial on potato slicer. Fucking stoked on
I
him.
want to get this rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
So, yes, I had plenty of time, but, okay, so, enough
Porn.
porn.
Yeah.
Okay, now, part 4, we start to shift gears. We're going to the cousin
That's
and
the Vaseline one.
Do you like that one? Can you give it any kind of love?
Yeah.
Because it's not Maureen Prescott direct related.
So, yeah, it has an interesting structure to it. It has an interesting finale to it. I think it's fine. I don't like the opener, which is a big concern, like, because I feel like the openers of these movies kind of let you know what you're in for. And the opener was like meta, and I was like, when my eyes are rolling like a slot machine, I'm like, I hate this. I hate this. And then
So no love for part 4.
not the opening. And then once the movie starts, I let my guard down, and I'm invested because Wes Craven was smart in ushering in, like, well, now this is like the streaming era. So of course, like, we have podcasters or film students that, you know, they have their own websites and YouTube.
In their film club.
Yeah. And so I really like that aspect. Like I said, he was ahead of his time. He was smart in doing that in that movie. The things that I don't like, though, I call it the Vaseline scream, because there's this weird, like, fog over the whole movie. Like, everything's kind of got this, like, slightly blurry look. And I feel like it was a conscious decision. Like, it's a thing filmmakers do where they'll literally put Vaseline on the lens to, like, take down some of the, like, sharpness, or, you know, or they'll do that in post, because at the time, Sidney Prescott, she's aging. She looks old in Scream 4. Courtney Cox.
People have been trying to kill her since the fucking late 90s.
Courtney
She's
Cox
gonna stress
looks
a bitch out.
Old in Scream 4. So they put this, like, Vaseline, and it kind of takes away some of the like sharpness. So you can't see as many wrinkles. Like, you're not fooling me. I know she's old, but, like, it just has this weird look to it. It feels cheap. The look feels cheap, and that bothers me, because it's like we got Wes back, because 3 wasn't Wes. It was all Kevin Williamson. So when we get Wes back, we're like, course correct, here we go. But it's the overall look of the movie that deters me from wanting to watch it, because it feels like made for sci-fi. Like, it has a cheap budget.
Okay, so I never paid attention to the dull Vaseline look of it, and I hope you didn't just Harbo gummy me.
I'm sorry if I did. I don't know what that is, but...
Well, like, when you worked...
Oh, when I ruined the gummies back
yeah,
before? Yeah.
I will not let you tell the story, because I will continue to enjoy my gummies. Ignorance is bliss. So I hope you know.
Yeah, just cautious. Be cautious about the gummy worms or gummy bears you eat.
And we're not just talking about edibles. We're talking just, regular run-of-the-mill gummy bears.
Trolley brand specifically.
Okay, I don't eat trolleys.
That's
so.
where I worked.
Okay. So. Well, yeah, we can keep that ignorance is bliss on this one. So
just Google it.
I enjoyed 4 because it was the shift away from Maureen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Jesus, how many more people want to kill this Sydney over her mom? So finally we got this shift. I do like the whole cousin. I want the attention now. Mm-hmm. Great.
Emma Roberts, too.
That was good.
She's a good bitch.
I thought they did good with that. And then, of course, her little love interest of the Culkin. Mm-hmm. I can't remember which one he is.
It's Rory, yeah?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They're all wicked fucking talented.
Mm-hmm. I like him. I like whichever Culkin this is. I think he's the same Culkin from Nowhere to Run with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I saw his penis or whatever, like...
Oh, I was like, you saw the Culkin's penis?
No, I have not, and I really don't want to see it in Nowhere to Run, because he was like fucking 8. That's gonna put me on a list.
But I like how he kind of was part of it, helping her out, because he's kind of like Mickey, a crazy film student,
and he was love struck.
Yes,
because he thought he was gonna be the geek who got the girl,
and he almost did. He almost did. But then, you know, she's like, this show is mine, motherfucker.
Yeah, she was.
And he went down,
using
with crushed look in his face, like, but I loved you.
Mm-hmm.
I went ass to mouth. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
You never go ass to mouth. But yeah, I mean, she wanted to be the star of the show, and you can't have any witnesses.
She was a good fucking villain. She was a selfish little bitch.
As they say, two people can keep a secret if one of them's dead.
And she fucking, she understood the assignment.
She did. And what's so good, and I don't really like...
We went from this Vaseline, I hate it, to
I hate
what's good.
No, like, what's so good about that finale is, like, they sell you on her getting away with it. And then
I really thought she was.
Yeah.
But then when they're like, oh, Sydney lived, and she gets that look, and it's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's going down again.
And that's really good. It has an excellent ending. It has a really good final act.
Yes, I love that. Do you have anything? Wait. Clear. Clear.
Yeah. Maniac cop 3 that bitch. But yeah, I mean, it starts really rough for me. Like I said, that opener is one of the worst openers in the franchise. Might be hands down the worst opener in the franchise, but then has one of the better endings in the franchise. It's satisfying.
Yes.
Because
some people get fucked up, like Sydney gets fucked up,
Yeah.
Courtney Cox gets fucked up, Dewey gets fucked up again.
Yeah, always, because he's like he's a fucking whatever, Three Stooges.
Fucking Wendy Peppercorn gets fucked up in it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Marley Shelton, that's her name.
Yeah.
Wendy Peppercorn. I'm going Sandlot back here. So
Your lemon bars taste like ass.
I do like a good lemon bar.
Megan makes bomb lemon bars.
My
Just
gay
saying.
bestie makes some pretty fire ones with the powdered sugar on
Yup.
it. Oh, love lemon bars. But anyway, everybody gets fucked up, and it's a great fucking ending. She's a selfish bitch. It's not about Maureen Prescott. Fucking hoorah.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Solid. And also, there's a weird, which Evil and I talked about when we covered this too, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but like, there's an interesting dichotomy with Sidney Prescott because she's slowly becoming the person that she hates. She wrote a book to cash in. She's making money off of the tragedy.
After she punches Gail Weathers in
Exactly.
the face for writing a book.
Exactly.
Like, she was young and dumb then, and they had become good friends, and she's seen the error of her ways. So, you know what? Yeah, write a book.
Yeah, but it's cool to see, like, the hypocrisy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'll send you a copy. Bam! Bitch went down.
So, like, it's little things like that elevate it more than the other entries, like more than 2 and more than 3 for me.
Oh, I totally forgot about that in part 3. The fucking death of Cotton Weary.
Yeah, they do him dirty.
Yeah, I wish that wouldn't have happened, but I get you got to pad those numbers for the body count.
Yeah, but also the big rub for me with part 3 is the voice changer. Like, that it can just emulate
they
can just emulate everybody's
AI
voice
before AI.
I'm telling you, right, it's 2025 right now, and we can barely do that shit right now. Barely. You want to tell me some fucking thing you bought at Party City can, like... Okay, I believe you.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they got it off of, I don't know.
Yeah, Rob
They got
Bottin
it
or
from
something.
Roman, who works in Hollywood, and Roman was hooking everybody up before, it finally got to Roman's story. So it was some Hollywood technology that Roman was hooking people up with. There you go, pothole filled.
Yeah, but, I mean, Hollywood's technology moves right along with the rest of us. You know what I mean? So,
Well,
like...
I mean, no. It's all Roman.
I mean, it could be. I mean, that can be the way to explain it, but it's just this.
Okay,
it's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit. That's all I'm trying to say.
So we've put 4 to bed because, again, the shift, I like it. It kind of brought me back because I was like, okay, 3's good, like the brother, but come on, I'm getting Maureen Prescotted out.
Yep.
5. Part 5, I liked.
It's a course correct for sure.
The new generation, I kind of dig these kids. I can't think of her name, but the twin girl with the short hair, super like intelligent with movies.
Yeah, I'm drawing
the
a
gay
blank.
one.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on her name too.
I didn't want to say the black girl, but
I mean, yeah.
and she gets to live, so Hoorah for, the black character making it, because they don't tend to make it in horror movies, because the black guy in part 3 didn't make it.
Yeah.
He got he went from the Cosby Show to being killed at Milton's house.
Yeah, and getting killed at the Honey Island Swamp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. Mm-hmm. Where they sink the boat every night. It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
So part 5.
Yeah, part 5. I don't even know where I was going because I got Honey Island swamped. Yeah.
The new generation.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I kind of dug them. I like how...
That's where I was going. The brother and sister,
yes.
The twins, especially Chad, no right to survive, especially after, like, in 6. There's no rhyme or reason.
I swear to God, he got sliced up 3 ways to Sunday in the driveway in part 5, and it's like, how is he still living? He is a teenage boy that has a.
He can shift his organs. Yeah,
yes.
Missed.
But then part 6, it's like, no,
Ghostface.
He was fucking deader than fucking dead.
Yeah.
He was a doornail in 6.
They stabbed him like 84 times.
Jenna Ortega in the end.
Yeah, he gets stabbed 84 times, walks it off. Like, I don't think high school football does that. Like, I don't think you're that strong. So
he was taking his Flintstones vitamins.
He's the new Dewey, like, he's gonna withstand punishment for another 2-3 movies, and then they're gonna give him a yes today.
Okay, now something that Evil, when he saw this in part. Wait, we're still on 5.
We can part 5 and 6 combine them
Okay,
because
so
they're
part
new.
6, when they get to the double wipe.
That's so gay, and I'm sorry. It's just...
He was like, this is bullshit, I'm out,
Yeah.
He wasn't, flipping over a table or nothing, but it was like he was out. Honestly, I thought it looked a little badass.
It's so
I'm not going to
fucking
lie.
corny.
It's so fucking corny, but it's like, fuck yeah, they got the double wipe.
I think Evil and I might be the only 2 people on the planet who collectively groan whenever we see the knife wipe in any movie other than the first Scream. Because, like he brought up in our Scream 1 discussion, like, nobody knows that he did that. Nobody knows that Stu did that or that Billy did that. No one knows. So how do
maybe they just want to kill with a clean knife, fresh blood.
But then your hands are slippery. You can't grab them. I don't know.
Well, they have gloves on, so it would have just soaked that shit up like a wash rag.
It's nonsensical that every person who ever puts on a Ghostface mask is like, yeah, I wipe my knife this way. No one ever wipes it off on their robe, or on their sleeve, there's no variation. It's like, nope, Ghostface does this. But Ghostface is not Ghostface. Ghostface
is a multitude of people.
Yeah, he's a plethora. So, which is our other big problem with Scream. Like, yes, the Ghostface look is iconic, but Ghostface himself isn't, because he could be
anybody.
Debbie Salt.
He could be, yeah.
And
or your cousin.
Yeah.
Or a director in Hollywood you never knew you existed.
And that's where the longevity comes into question for me, is because it's like, when you're rooting for Freddy or Jason, like later in the franchise when you stop rooting for the teenagers to beat him and you're like, I just want to watch him kill people. Like, I want a Ghostface that is Ghostface all the time. I don't necessarily.
You don't want a rotating Ghostface.
I don't like that. Yeah, that's problematic because it's built into the lore of Scream, so you have to keep with it. You can't be like, well, Stu got struck by lightning and came back from the dead. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way in hell that any Scream fan by the 7th or 8th or whatever movie would go, okay, this is reality now, because we're grounded in a reality that movies are movies and this is real life, and it has to be a person in a mask. Like,
now going back to you said New Nightmare, the new movie, when they finally do get around to 7,
it's going to be a bunch of obsessed fans. It's going to be like a multitude, 10 killers minimum.
I've heard a rumor, and you know how rumors go, but this might kind of be badass too, but what if it ends up being Sydney as Ghostface in the end of this one? Or, what if Ghostface finally got her? Just kill her, and we can call it a day.
He
Like,
will
I
kill
don't
her.
want to see Sydney Prescott die because, once again, she's just a teenage girl. All her friends are slaughtered.
She's
her
58.
boyfriend's slaughtered. Well, I'm going through her life here.
Yeah.
Her dad's fine. They find him. So, okay, so her
Yeah.
dad's like the only good thing.
Eyes
in this.
gouged out, teeth knocked out.
And then, like, she has to kill her brother that she just found. Her cousin is a fucking murderous bitch, and she has to kill her cousin. No, actually, she doesn't kill. Yeah, she kills her cousin. I'm thinking, is she on the floor? Or was she behind her? She was behind her. Okay. So, like, Sydney's just had one trauma after another. So it's like, what if she went nuts? And homicidal rage is so much more better.
Therapeutic, yeah.
Yeah, therapeutic.
You are pathetic.
I want to see one of the two. I want to, or three, now that you threw this in
I'm
here,
tell-
because
I'm
I never
telling
even
you.
thought of it. But the new nightmare method, I love it. Her being finally killed by Ghostface, we can put this baby to bed. Or she finally just goes fucking nuts after so long, and homicidal rage is more therapeutic for her.
Here's your movie right here, because it's gonna.
Or it's all three.
I'm telling you, the dad's a red herring. It's Billy. It is going to be a new nightmare scenario, and Ghostface, or what? It's going to be a collective of fans that are obsessed with the Scream movies. They're gonna fucking snap.
And they're going to kill Sydney.
Sydney, Nev Campbell is victim numero uno.
Ooh, we're
Numero
coming out the
fucking
gate with-
uno.
Okay.
And then all the other people were gonna, Matthew Lillard's like fucking having coffee, and he fucking gets a call from his agent, and he's like, Jesus Christ, and like, well, maybe we should cancel the Scream, reunion convention. And like, fuck that. Like, all of us are gonna be there. Like, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it's like Skeet's already signed on.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go because like let's be honest, I don't have any fucking film roles lined up, and I need the money. I'm telling you, they're gonna play it like
He's
that.
too busy doing conventions right now.
Exactly. So
At
that's
$80 a pop.
So he'll be. It plays perfect into the plot, and they go to this convention, and fucking multiple crazed fans who are in Ghostface costumes fucking kill off the cast. And it's not like one or two guys, it's a fuckload. It's going to be a fuckload of fans that like all together have met, and they're so fucking obsessed with the movies, or they fucking hate the movies, whatever it is, whatever their actual motive is going to be. But it's going to be like, oh, we expected 2 killers, and then it's going to be like, but, boom. I'm telling you, I'm fucking.
And it's going to be like Walking Dead and I Am Negan. It's going to be, I am Ghostface. I am Ghostface. And there's
So-
like 20 of them.
Sidebar to that, there is a little weird direct-to-video horror movie that came out like 2 years ago. It's just called Trick, and it's got Jamie Kennedy in it, and it's a movie about a guy who every Halloween dresses in this specific costume and goes to Halloween parties and kills people.
Huh.
And spoiler alert, it's a decent, cheap little movie, but by the end of the movie, like, this killer has been killed a multitude of times. It's like 20 guys. So like when one of them dies, they just fucking bury the guy, and then they just, so that way the legend of this killer, oh, you can't kill him, man. You shoot him, he'll fall down, and then like another one will, like, he'll come get you later. Like, so, and Jamie Kennedy's in it, which is kind of my tie to Scream. So I feel like that's kind of where we're going to go. I'm telling you, multiple killers.
if they do the new Nightmare, we'll just say the new Scream.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be haters out there going, he pulled a new Nightmare.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, you can't make everybody happy all the time. That's just...
You know what? I never even thought about it like the new Nightmare way. That's fucking brilliant. I hope they do that.
I would... It's a breath of fresh air, and it's like when Wes got given back Freddy, and he was like, what the fuck do I do with this? After Freddy's dead, like, this is so not the Freddy I made. Like, this is not the tone, the intention that I had. So how do I get it back to that intention and that tone? And Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which was his dry run for Scream, because he wanted to have like kind of a meta, see if audience would be receptive to a meta horror movie. And now that's even more meta. We're coming full circle. Like, we make a Scream movie like Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which is tribute to Wes Craven himself.
I love them all, and I'm probably going to love the next however many more they have. And
I'll buy them all. That's
they're like kids. I love them for different reasons. So
I mean, they're all fun for what they are. And I will watch them. I have no issue watching them. But
I
said,
get Evil to watch them with me. I have to like massage him through the whole movie to get him to sit there and massage his back and shoulders.
Funny thing about my back is it's located on my dick.
Here. So I like have to like bribe him in some way, or you have to be doing a show about it for me to get him to watch it. Because it's like, come on, babe, don't you like, wasn't that cool? And he's over there laughing about, why is he wiping the knife off like that?
Yeah.
Why is he doing this? And it's like, quit putting logic into it and just enjoy it for the murderous spree it is.
We can't help it most of the time. But, I mean, yeah, like I said, they're fun for what they are, and I throw them on from time to time. But, like, when I need to scratch the Scream itch, it's 1 and 5. And like I said, I'm even starting to kind of, 5 is starting to wane on me because I'm like, I see what you're doing. You're just doing a Halloween 2018. And the more movies that keep doing that, the more like angry I get. Like I like Halloween 2018 and I like that it worked. But that doesn't mean every fucking movie needs to become a legacy sequel that like does the exact same thing. I don't need it. Stop doing it. It's old hat. It's been 7 years. You people need to get over it or whatever the fuck. So, yeah, that being said, I wait anxiously.
Yes,
I'm for the new Scream. I'm
ready
excited.
for 7. Like I was ready to see it when the sisters were part of it. But since there was, differences of opinions and everything, and things happened, I do hope they go to the writing board with the new Nightmare Theory.
Fingers crossed.
Because that sounds like it would just be fucking fire.
It's the only thing that makes sense for like when Matthew Lillard's like, I'm back. And then, like,
I mean, I
Dewey's
haven't
back.
taken time to, like, look at it, but, like, have you looked at the IMDb page for Scream 7? Do they have any actors signed on yet?
No, I just
because
know that
if he is
Lillard-
signed on,
Lillard's
they're probably
on.
going to go your route.
I know Lillard's signed on, and I know David Arquette is back. So
Yeah, and he got killed by that little Nazi bitch. I call her the little Nazi bitch because of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And actually, she wasn't even a Nazi. She was a fucking Manson girl.
Right.
So I don't know why
the wires
where
are
the
crossed,
Nazi
but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, we know what it means.
That little Nazi bitch who got burned up in the pool.
Yep, and with hand sanitizer.
And there is no fucking way that she did Dewey the way she did. That was not her. That was like a fucking dude. That had to have been a dude.
So
I'm not saying a chick can't be a badass fighter / killer, but that petite little thing was not throwing Dewey around like he was the same size. No.
I brought that up to Evil. Because I know some people who are. I know some ladies who are smaller than my son.
But can throw a motherfucker around?
That could literally put me in ICU. Like
maybe she learned all that in her time in the Manson family.
And I mean,
so.
that's true. He's old. He's drunk. He's got nerve damage. He's
a drunk.
Well, yeah, he's drinking, and that's his whole deal. He's like drinking all the time in Halloween 5.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or Halloween 5. I mean,
Scream
Scream 5.
That he was a drunk. I just know he's been stabbed more times than I can count, and has like nerve damage and a broken heart from Courtney Cox.
Yeah, he's a pincushion at this point. Especially at the end of 5.
So I guess maybe she could have thrown him around, but I don't know.
A 60-year-old dude with nerve damage and an alcohol dependency.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty easy game.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, real easy. I mean, I know there's a documentary, You Can't Kill David Arquette, which is amazing, by the way, but you can. With 2 knives, you can. I'm just, yeah.
And I like how Chad is the new Dewey.
Yeah, he will be the new pincushion for sure.
I swear to God, that poor kid, he's got to have like some internal something going on. He's lost part of his intestines because they were stabbed the fuck up or something. I don't know, but that kid is definitely the new Dewey. Yes, we will give him that title.
Yeah, he's definitely the Swiss cheese. He's got more holes in him than I don't know what, but than a screen door. But yeah, we're ready. We're excited. Evil might not be excited. That's fine. He's out fishing, so I don't give a fuck if he's excited.
He'll watch it anyway.
Yeah, because we'll make him.
He will totally laugh at it and shit on it like he did with part 6 when we watched that together.
What if it blows his fucking mind and it's amazing and it's the best Scream since the first one? So
I'm not counting on that.
I'm gonna,
especially if they wipe the knife, he's out.
So, well, I mean,
And
what
if
if they're
it's
like
like
super
20
fans?
people
If they're
at once
super
fucking
fans, it
wiping
makes
knives.
sense. If the Scream movies are, so that's where it's tricky, because Stab movies are movies based on Scream. Then we're gonna, I'm not
Did
gonna.
they
I
wipe
can't,
the
I can't-
knife and stab? How did the Scream? How
don't
do
know.
the crazed fans know about the knife wiping?
I don't know. I don't want. I'm gonna get Inception, and then I'm gonna find out I'm actually dreaming right now. So I don't want to. I don't want to fucking.
I need to get that little top out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm ready. I'm curious. Now, after we wrap this up, I'm going to go upstairs and get my phone and look at my IMDb page. Not my IMDb page, but I'm going to look at the Scream 7 IMDb page and see who has signed on for this. Because, like, yeah, if you bring back dead people... I mean, they kind of did it with Kirby. I thought
and
she
they did it with Skeet with the ghost thing, but I don't even want to.
I don't want a whole bunch of dead ghosts in the show. Like, now we've gone off the rails and it's gone from like the real world to like ghost bullshit. I'm out.
Yeah.
I will literally hate the fucking series if they do that. But I hope they do the new Nightmare route, or
It's genius. If they're not, scrap your script and fix it.
get a hold of us. He can write this.
I got you. Yeah. Do it. Bacardi and Cola, do it. And yeah, so I suppose on that note, we should probably get going, because after all, there's a lot of movies out there and somebody's got to watch them. So why not us, right?
Exactly.
Thank you for listening to the Deep Cut Podcast. We sure had a blast trying to make you all laugh. You gotta set your reminders and get ready to geek, 'cause there's a brand new episode every 2 weeks. Now that you're done with the show, leave a comment on that shit and let us know your movie prop pick. Find it on Spotify with tons of episodes. Excellent shows that'll make your head explode. Every 2 weeks there's a new episode. So rate us and subscribe to the Deep Cut Podcast. Every 2 weeks there's a new episode.